All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amy Williams, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. You have no idea how much I appreciate you being here. As I said, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so if you see anything today that you like or would like to have, I would be honored to be your demonstrator. All of my information is down below, so please check me out, and I'm always here for you. If you need me, if you have questions, reach out. If you need help, I am always here for my customers, so just know that I will be happy and would love to help you. It is November 5th, 2023. And I'm feeling a little bit of the, I gotta get this done feeling right now. So last weekend, I actually wrapped all of the gifts I had bought. Up until that point, I bought some more now, but except for the gift cards. And I always struggle with what to do with my gift cards. I could put it in a bag, or I'm just never sure. I want to do something special for a gift card, and I love to give those because I just think it's fun to get a gift card, because then it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving. I know that my parents don't necessarily need stuff, but they love to go out and eat. So I try to go to some of their favorite restaurants and get gift cards for those. And, I could wrap them in a box, but I just want to do more. So I came up with this gift card holder because I think it would be a really good, I think it's a really good thing. I like to give gift cards for other things too. And I'm going to show you some other ones in a little bit at the end that I've made that are for different occasions, because they don't always just have to be for Christmas. This one just happens to be for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, well, really, that has nothing to do with it. Anyway, starting tomorrow or maybe the next day, I can't remember for absolute sure, the Stampin' Up! Is coming out with new online exclusives. They do that periodically throughout the year, and that is coming soon. So you don't want to go miss that. There's some paper on there that is absolutely divine. It is, oh my gosh, I just love it. So you don't want to miss it. Go over there and check that out. And there's other stuff that we as demonstrators haven't seen yet. So you'll get to see it just like I will. And I will be waiting anxiously to see what the new stuff is that I need. Maybe not need, but want. So let's go ahead and flip the camera. If you would like and subscribe, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. And you can have that bell ring, or ring that bell, and then YouTube will notify you when I put on a new video each week. I hope to put one on next week. Oh, well, my son's not coming into town, so I should be able to. The following weekend, I'll be out of town, so I probably won't put one up then. But definitely, I will have one next week. So here we go. Let's flip the camera and see what we're doing today. All right. Here we go. All right. So we are doing this right here. So this uses, I'm using the Noel suite. We're not going to do it exactly like this. I decided to change it up a bit. But if you pull, you have a gift card holder. So that is a handy gift card holder right there. And then you have a spot still to write your message. I always like to write a message to people who I give that to. All right. And the chances of me forgetting that gift card is in there, because that is a gift card. And if you don't buy, if you belong to Costco, boy, do they have great deals on gift cards that you can save quite a bit of money on that. All right. So here are the dimensions for this card, and I'm going to zoom a bit so you can see. You may want to take a picture of that. You may not, but that's just an option if you want to. Okay, I don't want to do that. All right. Here we go. Okay, so I'll leave that up there so you can kind of see that. We are going to start by cutting the cherry cobbler, this base cardstock right here. And you have, I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock right here. And I am going to cut this along the long ways at 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to do it at 7 inches right like this. And you can see I have a piece of white on there that doesn't go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this piece off. And then I'm going to turn this and I'm going to do it at 7 1/4. So I've got one that's 7 1/4 by 7, and one I'm going to cut this at 3. So it uses almost a whole piece of cardstock. And if you know me, you know I would never ever get rid of these two pieces because they will definitely be something you can use. Okay, so this piece is for the inside. It's for this piece right here. Okay, and then this is the outside. Now, so I need to score this. Now you're gonna score on the 7-inch side, okay? So we've got it 7 1/4, okay? So I'm gonna turn it, make sure I'm doing this right. So I'm gonna turn it, okay? So I'm gonna score this at 3 1/4. Okay, so 3 1/4. I'm going to score that. I'm going to take my scoring blade, and then I'm going to score it at 1/2 at the end, at 1/2. I know there's another measurement that I could do right there, but if you know me, that's too much thinking. All right, so we have this and this. This is going to fold like this, okay, and go like this, and this is this one right there. Okay, so there is that. All right, now the other piece that we're going to cut, I've already cut it. So this piece right here is 8 1/2 by 3. All right, and this one needs to be scored at 2 7/8. Okay, scored at 2 7/8. Now this is DSP, so you're going to go a little lighter on your score. All right, and then you're going to scooch that down to 2 7/8. It's a little harder to see on this, so I'm going to kind of bend that 2 7/8, and then another 2 7/8. Okay, that leaves this piece a little bit shorter. You can see that that's a little bit shorter, but that's okay because I wanted to make sure that I had some room. I didn't want it to be two things. Okay, so now my everything's scored and I'm done with my cutting machine. I've cut everything else for you. Now I am going to use tear and tape, and so I'm gonna burnish this down, okay, and I'm gonna burnish this, okay. So then I'm gonna get my tear and tape. I love tear and tape. It's a little bit more, I think, sturdy than regular adhesive, and I don't like glue that much because this is, well, it just doesn't work for me to do this kind of thing. So I'm going to go along this 2-inch, and I went along the bottom of this, okay? So I'm going to burnish that a little bit, and then I'm going to use my take my pick tool to pull that off, okay? And then I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to take this off. I am having trouble today. All right, I'm going to pull that off, and then I'm going to put that down like that, okay? Then you have a nice edge right here, and you've got your little pocket right here. Now, I want a little half circle here, and you can use whatever you have, all right? Whatever you have. If you have a die cut you want to use, you can do that. But I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have this right here, and that makes a half circle, so that's what I'm using. So I'm going to put both pieces in here, and I'm going to put this right here, right before it has that little notch. Do you see that? And I'm going to try to get that as in the center as I can, and then and then I have it. So as I say, there are many other punches and many other things you could use, but this works for me. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and make our inside piece, because we do have this piece of beautiful paper that we have. Okay, so here's the thing. I wanted this like when they, I'm only going to punch this right here. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let me punch that. I'm going to punch the middle of this because that's where your gift card is going to come out. So I'm going to punch that. So when I fold this like this, I can see this other side of the DSP. And quite honestly, I don't want to see that. So I made another piece that's going to fit on top of that, which it looks like I made it a hair too big. All right, let's see. Let's see, Amy. I may have made it a hair too big. It looks like it's gonna fit. Actually, I'm gonna take a hair off of that. So let's see. This was supposed to be 3, and so this little piece of 2 and 3 by 2 7/8, but I might have not quite gotten 2 7/8. So I'm gonna go. This is 3, and then 2 7/8, and it looks like I just missed that. Just a hair, but I will pull it in a little more. Okay, so there we go. All right. Now I'm going to put that on this one that was a little bit short. Remember I said that we had one that's a little bit short? Okay, I'm going to adhesive this onto here. All right, so let me do that. Okay. And I'm going to do that just like this. All right. Okay. So, it looks like I adhesived a piece of hair. All right. All right. So that's going to go like that. So then when you look in, you see just like that. Okay. Let me get my camera right, because I think I was out of the shot there. So here's what I did. On that short side, I added this. So I'm going to adhesive this like this and this, okay? Now, I don't really need to adhesive this side, but I do need to adhesive this bottom. So I'm gonna get my tear and tape because I don't want my gift card to be able to fall out the bottom. Right? Right. Because that would not be good. All right, so I'm just gonna put that down just like this. And then I'm gonna adhesive here and here as well. So let me, oh gosh, you people are in my way. All right. So this is going to go here. And this is going to go here. Yeah. All right. All right. Like I've made several of these and I'm still questioning myself sometimes. That's what I do. I question myself. All right, so I'm gonna close that up just like this. So I have my nice little pocket just like that, okay? And I'm actually, I think, gonna add a little bit of tear and tape right there because I don't want that to, I don't want the gift card to get confused where to stick in, okay? So I'm gonna do this. No mistakes, right? This is totally what I meant to do. All right. Yeah, there. And then I'll do that. All right. Come on, tear and tape. Get off of there. Oh, goodness. All right. There, we're going to pull that off. Okay. So now we have that, and that's stuck together, so you're not going to worry about your gift card going into the wrong place. It's going to just go into this one. Now this is going to go onto this right here. This is your inside piece. Oh, and I'm not going to do that. On this one, what I'm going to do is if you have this 3-hole punch, this has this great little notch right here. I'm going to do the very center of this. Now, if you don't have this and you have a little hole punch, use that, whatever, because this is just for the ribbon, okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to use tear and tape all the way around. And the reason that I use the tear and tape is that this is just a little bit, I think, sturdier than a regular adhesive. So if you want to use glue on this, if you're a green glue girl or boy, you green glue your heart out. I am not, because I green glue my heart out, and then I green glue everything. And so that's never good. Okay. Let me pull this off. Pull this off. All right. All these 3 or 4. Okay. Now we're just going to put this, making sure that I have this the right way, just like here on the end. Just like that. Now, I have another piece of basic white, and you can see it here. This is by 2 7/8 by 3. And I just did this just so that you could write a message, because I like to write a message. Don't ask me why I just turned that white piece of paper over. I have no answer to that at all. So I'm going to do that just like that. And so that gives me a little message for that. Now, I do want to put a little bit of ribbon. And I didn't have cherry cobbler ribbon, and I didn't really have the green I wanted. So I'm going to use this, but I don't want it all black, okay? This is in the annual catalog. I'm going to use this to do it. This is in the annual catalog. This is the black gingham, which I love. Now, in the mini catalog, they have this that's a little whiter, and it's got a cream background. That's what I used on this one. And then I was like, oh, this one's a little thinner. So I think I'm going to go thinner, but I want cherry cobbler. So I'm going to use my alcohol marker in cherry cobbler, and I'm going to color this, okay? And I'm using the dark. I used the light last time, and I don't think that, it didn't do it for me. It's like, yep, should have done dark. So I'm going to go a little farther than I need, of course. And then I'm going to make sure I close that up. And then I'm going to take my snips and snip it. Okay, and I'm going to do this. So I've got my points. Now, I'm going to be honest, the way I like this to go is I like to go from the back forward. So I'm just going to go from the back forward. Let's get those points together. Okay. All right, and then push that through. Come on. Never wants to do what I want it to. Just like that. And then if you want to clip those, you can. Make them a little, I don't like that. There we go. All right, so then this part is complete. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. Now on my original one, I just did, and I used this paper. The set that I'm using, or it's part of a bundle, is this Joy of Christmas bundle in the mini catalog. And I'm using this Joy of Christmas paper, DSP, which it is 12 by 12. I have used almost the entire set of this paper, which I'm going to have to get more. And I'm also using the dies and the this Noel Stamp Set, okay? All right, so, and you can see, so I went ahead and die cut this, okay? I went ahead and die cut this out, and I wanted a little bit of sparkle on there. So I'm going to show you what I did. I've done some of them, but I'm going to do the rest of them for you. All right, so this is the jewels they have, the loose holly gems and sequins. And I like it because it has two sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my glue, and I'm going to very gently put 3 little dots, okay? And then I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and this side right here that has the putty, okay? And I'm just going to put it down, and then boom, just like that. And it just easily goes on. And I say easily, I'm sure none of the other ones are going to go easily for me, but we're going to try. All right, so this one I picked up from the back. I'm going to put that right on there and stick it right there, okay? And then I'm going to do one more. Got it from the back. Oopsie. Okay, come on. Get it on the front and stick it on here. All right. Ooh, there's a lot of glue there. That's okay. We're going to put that aside. Oh, Amy. Come on. All right. We're going to put this aside and we're going to let that dry a bit. And we're going to go ahead and stamp. Okay. Put some of this stuff away. I'm going to put these away because I know me well enough to know that I will ruin them. Okay, so this is the inside of that die cut. All right, and I am using Making Spirits Bright, which I love. And so I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler. And I'm going to bake Making Spirits Bright. And let's see if I can do this straight because I only have one shot. All right, let's see. Oh, look, I like it. I'm happy. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get my adhesive and I'm going to put it onto here so that that is ready to go when I am ready to put this on. Now I'm going to get this back out. Now the first time I did the red and that was it, but I wanted to jazz it up just a little bit. And I decided to use these two. So I'm going to use green with this in the middle like this, okay? And I'm just going to kind of do that. This is the DSP for outside 7x3. This is 2x7, okay? Now I've made two because I'm going to put one on the back because why not give the back a little bit of jazz? All right, and so I've got two. I'm going to adhesive this on, which, y'all, I love this paper so much. I'm like, oh, I'm covering it. I don't want to do that. But that's what I did because this to me is not necessarily Christmas. I can use that anytime. So I'm going to go right in the center of this one. And then I'm going to go right in the center of this one. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is on both of these, I'm going to do a notch, making sure I'm in the center, as centered as I can. So then I've got a notch there, and I've got a notch here. Okay, so that does that. Now I'm going to put this on both sides, so it doesn't really matter right now what side I use. So I'm going to put this on one side. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn that over and add this. Okay. Do that just, nope. All right. It over. All right. And you can kind of see on this side, I didn't do as good. So I like this side better. So we're going to use this side as the front. Now, this is pretty much dry. Now, this doesn't really, this won't fit in the envelope if I did it straight. And who wants to be straight? So I'm going to go to the side. I've also cut out some, these little guys in Old Olive. So I'm going to add those to the back because I wanted a little bit of, a little extra. So I'm going to glue that to the back just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this side. Okay, just a little bit of glue. You don't need much of this glue. It's just, you know, it's pretty good sticking. All right, so there is that. Now I'm going to be honest. I do want to pop that up with Dimensionals because, well, I want it popped up with Dimensionals. That's really, there's no any because. There's just because I want to. And I always kind of like to put a dimensional on top of maybe that if I can, because then it gives it a little extra support maybe, you know. So I've got 4 dimensionals. I'm not going to dimensional these because I don't want those to stick down. So I'm going to do this 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm going to just tip it like this so it's got a little bit of a oomph to it. So there is my card. Let me get the inside. Oh, I like it a lot better with this other layer. I think it needed another layer. So look at that. What a great, in my opinion, great gift card holder. So you just pull that out, write your message, stick your gift card in, and you are good to go. Now, I'm going to show you some other ones because I don't want to, well, because I want to, you know, I want to show you that this does not have to be just a Christmas. Now, this is the paper I was telling you about that is on the online exclusives. Look at this. Is that not stunning? There's the back of that one. Oh, wait, no. There's the back of that one. This is 6 by 6. That would have been a perfect one to do across, but I didn't see it. Look at the beautiful pink. There's that one. Oh, I just think these are stunning. I just love them so much. There's that one. This is the one I used. Okay. And then there's this. Look at that. The blue in there. Oh, y'all. Oh, look at the back of that. Isn't that so pretty? The beautiful little daisies. And then you've got this one. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, wait. That one. Oh, wait. Hold on. And that one. Oh, those are different. Look at that. Oh, see, I'm just in love with this paper. I think it's so beautiful. Oh, there's the rest of it. Okay. So here's what I did with it. Now, this is 6 by 6, and this is 7. So you say, oh, Amy, that doesn't work. But you know what? Here's what I did. I just cut it. I just made it a little bit smaller and added this big, and I used this nice happy birthday. This was the top half of the paper, and this is the bottom half of it where I put the gift card. And this I just folded in half. It wasn't big enough to do that tri-fold, so I just folded it in half, and that worked just perfectly as well. Now, I also was working and I was like, oh, I found a ornament from a card I'd done a couple weeks ago that I just hadn't used. So I made this one. I made a couple more. This one says Merry Christmas. I just did pink. It's a lot simpler card. Like if you wanted to, you could definitely emboss this. I probably should have, but I didn't. So there's that. I still think it's cute. And then how many of you give money or a gift card at a wedding? So here's what I did on this one. I don't know if you can see, but this is that vellum. Okay. Oh, that's got a little bit of something on it. I did the vellum on the back. This is the bride and groom that's in there. So then I did congratulations. There's for your, again, you could do gift card, you could do money, whatever you wanted. Probably not an Einstein's bagel card, but again, you can stick that in there, okay? I would say they don't want an Einstein's bagel gift card. Maybe they do, but you know, do what you want. So there is that. All that is in petal pink. I just really had a good time with making these. I think that they would make a very good gift. I know that I just think it's a little bit more special. I just think by giving them this, it just makes it, you know, that much more special. And that you went to, you know, I know my mom always used to say, I kind of like these poked up a little bit. My mom always be like, oh, I don't want to give a gift card because it's like you're just a cop-out gift. Well, it's not a cop-out gift, but this makes it even more special. So I hope you enjoyed this and this was helpful to you. If you need anything from me, if you have questions, please reach out to me. I love getting comments. You know, good, bad, and ugly. Hopefully I stayed in the camera frame most of the time today. I tried really hard. So have a beautiful, beautiful week. And don't get stressed out. Do these things early. Look at that. I've already got 3 ready to go for my gift card. So that makes me pretty happy. And once you've got this down, it goes really, really quickly. So have a beautiful week, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.